if you want to see how I got this gorgeous makeup look, this is my go-to 2025 makeup look. If I need a quick slay, I'm doing this look. It's dependable, the products are to die for, and I can always count on this look to do what she needs to do. If you also want to see an in-depth tutorial of this Siren eyeliner, go check this video out right here. Y'all been asking for it, so I have delivered. Okay, it is a in-depth tutorial of how I do this Siren eye, so y'all check that out if you want to see that in-depth step-by-step tutorial. So first and foremost, I always use my e.l.f. primer. I can never be mad at this e.l.f. primer. She is sticky. She's going to make sure my products stick to my face, and that's what I love most about this e.l.f. primer. Okay, and now the skin is nice and primed, y'all. She's nice and plump. Like, watch this. Like, what other primer do you know does that? Like, come on.
Come on.
Okay, I started using this product right here, which is the Music Flower Freeze Brow Shaping Wax. And it has literally transformed the way I do my brows. I love how my brows look laminated. I honestly need to tweeze my brows, but I really don't feel like it, to be honest. I just wanna like do my makeup. I don't feel like doing the high maintenance things, you know, in order to be low maintenance right now. So we're just gonna work with what we have, but I literally just brush them up like this, okay? And then I just like make sure they're all even like that. Boom. Okay, don't come for me, but I still use LA Girl Pro Concealer. Listen, I've used it since I was doing my makeup seriously since I was 16 years old. In 2016 is where I started learning how to do my own makeup, and I just haven't tried a new one. So the day I do, y'all will be the first to know. But for now, we're just gonna stick with this. Thank you. Okay, don't judge me. You know what I'm saying? Don't do that. Okay, so while the brow wax is drying, I literally just line my brows with the concealer, almost shaping them before I draw them on. I feel like this just honestly saves time because it's like while it's drying, I can do this, and then it creates for me like a neater brow. So that's what I like to do. Then I go to the front. Okay, so this has actually turned into my favorite setting spray ever since I got it a while ago. I think I got it like November 2024. It is now March 2025, and I literally used the whole thing, and then once there was a little bit left, I filled the whole thing back up with some water. So I use this to dampen my beauty blender so that I don't have to get up and go water them under the sink, and it has a little bit of setting spray in it, so it's perfect. And once this is tacky, I go ahead and I blend this out. And once this is all blended out, we can move on to fill out the brows. And I use this Ruby Kisses pencil in dark brown. Oh my gosh, I love this pencil because it has a spoolie and a sharpener and the pencil. So it's like a 3-in-1. 3, it's a magic number. Yes, it is. It's a magic number. A man and a woman had a little baby. Yes, it's true. They had 3 in the family. It's a magic number. Let's sharpen this. Okay, so as I'm filling this out, I'm literally like coloring inside the lines that I've made for myself. So as you can see, I'm just gonna basically take most of the time to fill out the tail because that's what was missing mostly. And then I'm just going to do short, small strokes to fill out places where I feel like there needs to be hair and there isn't. And once I get to the front of the brow, I use a very gentle hand. Yes. Like I started doing my brows to where they kind of go up and the tail literally doesn't like keep going, but it just kind of curves down. And I feel like it complements my face really nicely. Okay, so next is foundation, and I've been mixing the Fit Me foundations, the colors 310 and 355, 355 in coconut and 310 in sun beige to get my perfect match. Until I find the perfect match in foundation, this is just what I'm gonna be using. Y'all see, I use drugstore makeup. Like my makeup is not all like, I don't know what they even call the other expensive luxury makeup. I don't know. But see, this one, she's on her last leg. She's on her last leg. I swear one day she is just going to leave me hanging dry. Look. Oh my God, is this the day I decide to record? There she goes. There she goes. There she goes. There she, come on. Come on, please. My hand hurts. I used her till the last drop, y'all. I love me some Maybes, Maybelline. Like, where is the Maybe It's Maybelline jingle at? Like, what did y'all do with it? Like, I feel like when I see Maybe It's Maybelline commercials, I don't see the Maybe It's Maybelline jingle. Like, Maybe It's Maybelline is why Maybelline is Maybelline. Ooh, you know what I mean? I basically just mixed these two together and it gives me my perfect match. Just watch. Just watch. Like, that is a little too light because I didn't have enough of the... No, that's good. Oh yeah, see, like that's good. We're gonna move the hair out the way. And I just pat this on. It is still, maybe it is a little too light, but usually I have more brown to work with. I'm literally gonna have to go get another one. Oh my God, I can't believe this was the day it ran out. Like literally, this was the day I really needed it and it just gave me just enough. I cannot believe I had the last drop. No, that is a pretty good color match though. Is that not a pretty good color match? It's a match. I really have like rosacea low key. Anyway, so for foundation, I literally focus it primarily on my nose, my chin, and the lower parts of my cheek, and maybe a little bit of my temples, but I do not touch my under eye. I realized that I was putting way too much product on my under eyes, and when you put too much product on your under eyes, you will get creasing, and like, I hate creasing. If you know me, you know I hate creasing. If you've been subscribed to me for a little bit, you've heard me say at least once, I literally hate creasing so freaking much. So the trick is not to put too much product right there because that's what's having all that buildup in your creases. It's pretty much impossible to not have creasing because we do have lines and wrinkles on our face and it's natural to have that, but you can control that. We can lock that down. We can lock in, you know what I'm saying? So that's what I've been doing, and that is why this is my official routine for 2025. And as it changes, y'all will be the first to know. Okay, so once I have it everywhere but under my eyes and on top of my eyes, I spray a beauty blender with some water, and then I go ahead and just, you see how it's still kind of choppy looking, like it doesn't look like skin yet? I go ahead and take this beauty blender and I just press all of that foundation into the skin just to make it look that much more seamless. See, it looks just slightly better, you know? You don't want it to look like it's literally painted on. So although I love the application of foundation with a brush, I still like to go in with a sponge to make sure it's blended very nicely. We don't want it looking like brush strokes on our face. We want it looking like skin, right? Have y'all seen the TikToks where like the dog will start walking like a human and they're like, that's a skinwalker. That's a skinwalker. Oh my God. Like that is so creepy, but I so want a golden doodle. Like when y'all see me with a golden doodle, I don't want to hear nothing because y'all heard it here live, okay? Okay, this product is literally and has literally been my holy grail product. You guys, this is the Hyundai Cream Blush in the #1 that I got from TikTok Shop. She has been literally feeding my soul. Like, I don't know what it is, but cream blush is something that I will forever be a whore for. Like, I will always be a whore for cream blush. I don't know what it is. It's just the way it does what it does. It's just the way it does what it does. Like, can we just look at this? Look at this. Like, the worst thing that can happen is like you getting something black on your makeup, like mascara or eyeliner. Like, it's like, no.
I can't do it. I can't.
Okay, I figured out like for myself to do the cream blush before the concealer so that I can really just put it everywhere I want. So I just smile and then I put it on the apples of my cheeks and carry it to my temples, and I carry it up so that my face is lifted up. And I just love this pinky candy, cotton candy, rosy, bubblegum, bow color. Like, it's just such a soft pink and I just love it. Like, oh my God. Okay, I kind of let it dry just a little bit. So I kind of fan it just a little bit. And then I go in with a brush and I just blend her out. And can we just get a moment of silence? Like, I think the reason I love blush is just because it brings so much life back to the face. Like I don't know, like I feel like I just look so happy with it. Like, I don't know. And I also just like to put some on my eyelids as well. I don't know, fight me. Like, I actually don't. I don't fight, I'm a pacifist. But look at that. Okay, now we have the perfect foundation set to put some concealer on. You guessed it, I'm going in with LA Girl Pro Concealer. She is that girl, has always been that girl, and will forever be that girl. Don't play with her because she held us all down at a certain point in life. Don't you act like she didn't hold you down. And if you don't know, now you know. Hey. So you're going to literally focus most of the concealer on the inner corner, and you do not have to put a gulp or a dollop. You do not have to put a dollop of concealer on your inner corner. Just paint enough on to where you know it can spread from your inner corner to your temple. Because we're also gonna just put a little bit right on the outer corner of the eye. That's what I just love to do, so that when I am blending this out, I'm blending it up towards my temple so that my face is uplifted. You never want to be drooping your face down with the way you put your products on your face, and that's what I have learned. And honestly, I just know this is gonna eat. Just the way it looks, I just know this is gonna eat down. I just know it, okay? So with concealer, you're going to let her get tacky. And we are going to spray the face, but before we spray the face, we're gonna make sure there's no creases. So I'm gonna go on top of the eyelid and make sure there's no creasing in the eyelid. And also by our nostrils. I hate creasing right here by the nostrils and on the eyelid. I literally need to wax my upper lid, my brows, like my chin, everything, like my sideburns, everything needs to be waxed. Just ignore the facial hair. We're women, you know, we gotta be warm too. I'm like, you know, I love to be a hairless girly, but like, God gave us hair for a reason, to be warm and for our eyes to be protected, and, you know, for our, you know. I actually don't know the purpose of sideburns, so let's put it right here. The purpose of sideburns as we get rid of this creasing, because I hate creasing. I really do. I really hate it. It's gross. We are going to grab our NYX matte finish spray. Normally I would use this setting spray and it smells like marshmallows.
It smells so good.
I'm such a vanilla girly, so when I found this and then it's soft pink, they know how to get me. That's what it is. Okay, so again, just ensuring there's no creasing. We are going to spray this all over our face.
You can't beat me because I'm not competing with you. Like you can't beat me because I've already accepted the fact that I'm the best.
We are going to dry her up. I would keep your face as still as possible. Once this is dry, we can move on to blending out the concealer. I use and have started using a brush as of like late 2024, and I like it, but anytime you use a brush, I would suggest that you go back in with a beauty blender or a sponge just to make sure it's properly blended out, and make sure there's product on that beauty blender so that you're not spreading what you have on your face, like it doesn't separate or anything. I'll show you what I mean in a second. I take this brush and I just go on top of what's already right there in the inner corner, and then I carry the product to the inside of my eye, or right under where the iris or pupil of your eye is, looking up and really making sure to like be gentle. You don't, we're not jackhammering that shit, okay? We are very gracefully, like very like luxury, like we're so soft and we're just so delicate that we have to be very gentle. And what I do is I carry the concealer that is in the inner corner of the eye on top of the lid, and it creates the most gorgeous brightening effect ever. And then I carry the concealer that is on the outer corner of my eye up to my temple, and you see how it's just lifting my face up. what I do with the rest of the concealer on the brush is create kind of like a triangle shape right here. And I go down right by the nostril of my nose. Where else would the nostril be? Goodness. And then I just go back over it and make sure it is all seamlessly blended out with the brush. And y'all see how that oh god, it looks so good. Y'all see how that just like melted into the blush like that? Like, come the frick on, bruh. Then I go in with my beauty blender the same beauty blender that I used for the concealer. It has concealer on there, so when you use it, it's not going to separate the product you have on your face. If you just use a damp, wet beauty blender that's like clean and dry of any product, it might separate the makeup on your face because water and oil do not mix. So I take this, go under the eye, over the eye, and just make sure everything is blended nice and gorgeously. And I even go under the nose too. And we have this like beautiful blend right here. For setting powder, I use the e.l.f. Finish HD powder. It's a pressed powder, and you do want a pressed powder to set because we're gonna go back over it with a loose powder anyway to bake, okay? So this is just so that there's not too much product on your face. For a nice, clean, flawless base, you want to not pack and cake these products, okay? Because that's what can make or break your look. So I'm gonna take my pink puff and I'm going to dip her in the pressed powder. I literally need a new one of these. I am literally on the last leg of this as well. Like, see, all of these products I love to death. Like, they have done nothing but be there for me. Make sure you dab some of the product off of the sponge onto any part of your body that is available, just so that you're not overpacking the product. For setting powder, I literally make sure my mouth is open. I'm looking up. There's no creases. There's no creasing. We've gotten all the creases out. And we carry the product from the inner corner to the outer corner, always carrying the product up. So for this powder, you can honestly just dust it right off and look at the results of this. Like this looks pretty clean. Now, just like I said, ignore the facial hair. I literally am so mad that the facial hair is even there. But just look at the way these products melted together. Oh my goodness. I love, 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 love this. Like, and we're not even done yet. We kind of look a little ghosty, but that's what we kind of want. I forgot to contour my nose, so I'm just gonna do it right now. I literally just take concealer, and I don't take a lot, and then I just put a line down the middle of my nose and I just leave it there. We're just gonna leave that there. So now we are going to bake using our Laura Mercier powder, and basically the same technique. We're going to dip the puff in the powder, press the powder onto the back of your hand or your wrist. And then what I do here is I literally contour my nose with the powder, go under the eye, carry it up, and I just repeat the same thing on the other side. And that gives us such a flawless bake. Like, I literally love it so much. It looks so good. Okay, now let's move on to a simple, very face-defining eye look, okay? We're just going to use this old BH Cosmetics contour palette that I still have and can't wait to get a new one, honestly. And I'm literally gonna use these shades right here. So I think I'm just gonna go in with this one, and I'm gonna carry it from the inner part of my nose to where, if I like open my eyes and then I do like this, my crease is right here. So that is where I'm gonna carry that powder. And I'm just gonna make sure it's not too harsh, blend her out, and it follows the bone structure of my nose. And then I love to do just a little shimmer. So I'm going to take, we're gonna do this and this. Let's just do all of that. Just nice and bronzy. And just put it on the lid with my pinky finger. And that creates a gorgeous, gorgeous shimmer that I literally love. Oh my gosh. Yeah, like that just levels up the look so much. It makes it look like you know what you're doing. It makes it look like we put in a lot of effort, but we literally just took our pinky and smeared it on. Like, that looks gorgeous. And then as like kind of like a transition shade, I'm gonna use this toffee color and just like put it in the, hello. And just put it on the outer part of the eye and in the crease very lightly and carry it up. Okay, that is it for the eye look. Like, it's just very simple. She's very sultry. She's very magnetic. She's glittery. I love her. Okay, the eyeliner is done, and now we can put on these lashes. They're a very natural lash, but I only really want the outer part of them, so I cut them up. These are them cut up right here, and we're just going to glue them on and watch the effect. Y'all, these are so cute. Oh my gosh. I actually thought they were like pretty natural, which they are, but they have a little oomph to them. I like the little hint of pizzazz that comes with these lashes, and I honestly forgot how nice it is just to do like a simple, elegant, glittery, shimmery, contour type of like look. I'm just like eating this up. It looks so good, you guys. Let's go ahead and move on to blush. Y'all know I love this. Maybe it's Maybelline Master Blush by Face Studio Color and Highlight Kit. Look how gorgeous these colors are. She always does what she needs to do, mixing this shimmer and this peachy one. Okay, lightly add that to the cheek. Y'all, I almost forgot about the nose contour. Now that it's been a while, this is like literally tacky AF. We can blend her out just a little bit. Just a little bit. Like, it's just to take the extra product off. We don't want to like completely blend her off. I'm gonna take the beauty blender I use for my foundation and just go over it. Literally, y'all, that creates like the perfect contour for me. Like, am I tripping? I might look at this 5 years from now and be like, girl, but it's giving for right now. Like, I don't hate it at all. Like, I actually feel like that is a very good hack, you know? I'm gonna put a little bit of blush on the tip of the nose. Now I'm gonna brush off all of the baking powder. Honestly, it is literally soaked into my skin. We're just gonna brush off what's still left. And look at that. Now let's just move on to the lip, and we are going to just be using this Ruby Kisses pencil. She is literally a godsend. Like, I love her. She's $2. You can get it from your local beauty supply store. I love her so much. She's always there for me. I could probably do an entire makeup look just with this brow pen. Stay tuned. Okay, this is my go-to lip. Like, if I don't do any, look, if y'all don't see me with this lip, it's because I was trying something different. This is my absolute go-to. I literally overline her right at the Cupid's bow, just create kind of like a curve connecting my two tips of my Cupid bow, and then I follow the shape of my lips so I don't overline them too much. I'm satisfied with the way my lips look now. I don't need them super like overlined, and that is pretty much all I do. I love how it just looks like a doll-like look, and it just like, I don't know, I just feel like it makes my lips look so kissable and fluffy and juicy. I have just been loving like a pink base with this L'Oreal Box of Color shade right in the middle, just to make it look nice and puffy. If you don't know, with lips, if you do like any color base and then you put a lighter shade in the middle, it truly makes your lips pop. It makes them look juicy. It makes them look nice and plump, and it just gives the illusion of a nice full lip. So first I go in with this soft matte lip cream in the color Paris. I cannot wait to wear this in Paris. And I make sure this is coating the entirety of my lips. And I like to blend it together with that Ruby Kisses dark brown liner just to make sure it's more of an ombre look. And once the shades are nicely mixed, I go ahead and add this in the middle, and it just does everything it needs to do. I feel like I cannot go wrong with this lip combo. Last step, we can't forget it. Oh my gosh. NYX Matte Finish Spray. We're going to spray all of this in place. This is not my favorite finishing spray, but she does the job. She does the job, okay? But you can't be sweating, you know, bullets, you know, with just this and expecting your makeup to stay on. I would definitely invest in a stronger finishing spray, but this is my go-to. This is my go-to 2025 look, and these are all of my go-to 2025 products. So let's spray all of this on. I'm going to literally drench my face in this. I'm going to close my eyes, and I always make sure to get both sides of my face. So I turn my head all the way to the side and move my hair out of the way so I can make sure the spray touches every single inch of my face. and then I fan her and dry her off. I am going to be fixing up this glueless wig. If y'all want to see how I do it, y'all go check this video out. It is linked in the description box below. But now let's get into the finished look. Y'all definitely stay tuned, hit that subscribe button, make sure you like and comment on the video. With that all being said, thank you for listening, watching, and existing. I'm Ariel. Until we meet again, bye.